Alright, so, I've been taking some screenshots of, Natalie's page. Had to scroll all the way back to the beginning. That's because there's important evidence there. First of all, she says, that we never had a sexual relationship. We never dated. And the things that I had to deal with for an entire year, well, they start posting up and popping up on her Facebook. Also, had a lot of important evidence on there. Like the "you're so pretty, you're so hot." Don't these men know Natalie any better than that? After telling her what was going on, and telling Maddie what was going on, and telling Alicia what was going on, and then pretending like I was fucking faking, well, you get to see how one little whisper from that young woman resulted in a lot of people going, "He looks like a chimo, he looks like a this, he looks like a that." It's all about looks. It is all about looks. And that's what I've been saying from the start. Me, as a human being, didn't matter at any point in time. I'm not pretty enough to be considered a human being. I'm not rich enough to be considered a human being. These people who thought of her by looks, "You're so hot, you're so pretty." These people who didn't think anything else of her till she was dead. Me and Natalie didn't talk about pretty. I didn't tell her how hot she was all the time, or how pretty she was, or how attractive she was. I didn't spend my time trying to get her drunk, trying to get her on heroin, trying to get her on meth. These people should have left me alone before any of this happened. Of course, the difference between them and I had nobody in my corner. People just kept blowing me off and blowing me off like I was fucking faking. Like I must be wrong because I have a dick. It's fucking stupid. So I spend my money, other people's money I should say now, because I don't get disability anymore. It got taken away because I was locked up for so long. So then I gotta find an address so I can get it back. Meanwhile, I've been to 6 appointments in 6 days. Today's day number 7. I have an appointment today as well. This has eaten up all my gas. And I still haven't gotten what I need. Everybody keeps trying to stuff therapy and fucking pills down me. With all due respect, therapy and pills don't make it so I can go see my loved ones. Therapy and pills don't clear my name. The fact that I had to trust my own predators and hope that maybe they had to change a heart at some point in time. Well, they didn't have a change of heart. They're the same selfish bastards they were when I was in Virginia, when I got rid of them all. But see, it's not that they're selfish POS. It's that they didn't realize that I was telling the truth. And by the time they realized it, well, they just wanted to run away. Candace should have been honest. Lana and Amanda should have been honest. Miss Jerry should have been honest. Miss Jenny should have been honest. These people all should have been honest, but they chose not to be. That wasn't my decision. It wasn't my decision for Natalie to be dishonest, or Alicia to be dishonest, or Maddie to be dishonest. They made those choices on their own, not caring how it would affect another human being's life. Meanwhile, I got a bunch of people who don't talk to me, they just text. And then they take things wrong in text, and then they treat me like shit because they took things wrong in text. With all due respect, if you're going to take things wrong in text, just don't text me. A lot of people claim that they wanted to help, but their idea of help isn't help. Here's some drugs, here's some drugs, here's some drugs. Fuck you, I don't need drugs. I need to be able to see my friends and family without being harassed. That requires people coming forward and being fucking honest. The only honest person I know anymore is me. Lots of people took part in threatening me. Why was I pissed off at everybody? Because they wanted to argue on Facebook. I didn't need people to argue on Facebook. I needed them to come forward in real life. I needed them to step up in real life. Meanwhile, these actual predators of Natalie's, they got a lot of free money out of people. These people work together. Meanwhile, I couldn't get anybody to work together with me. It's do what they want, do what they want, do what they want, or I'm a shitty person. Fuck you. Meanwhile, no matter what, I must be the one who's wrong because I'm autistic. Or I must be making it up and I'm not autistic. Whatever excuse makes it okay for you to harm me, right? Whatever excuse that you can come up with to harm another human being makes it okay, right? No, it don't. You people are fucking gross. This is the United States we live in. We got groups like, well, I noticed that 3 of those major autism groups, they don't teach acceptance. They teach ADA exclusively. You know what that means? It means just like my mom, these people want normal kids. And if you're not normal, then there's something wrong with you. Well, if you believe in normal, there's something wrong with you. We're all different. The thing is, you don't accept our differences. You want a cure for autism. Now, I can understand that to some degree. I mean, if you've got and I don't like the function levels or whatever, but, you know, if you've got a low-functioning autistic child who bites themselves, bites you, pulls your hair, stuff like that, yeah, you know, I can understand some of this. Some of it. But at the same time, they're just as susceptible to environmental changes as anyone else. And it's stressful for you moving all the time, isn't it? How do you think it feels for them? This is a disgusting world that we're living in, where we want to believe that therapy and pills will fix everything. We'll spend millions upon millions of dollars on pills and therapy. Sorry, it's billions of dollars a year on just the pills. Billions. And then billions more, sorry, it's in the trillions now for incarcerating people. So you'll spend trillions of dollars to incarcerate people for being poor and being homeless and being different. And then we got all these autism groups that there's no autistic people on the board. There's no autistic people who have any sort of say-so in the group. Autism doesn't matter. Autistic lives do not matter. Homeless lives do not matter. Only normal people matter. And if you're not normal, we're going to drug you until you are normal. Well, until we appear normal. When we're so zombied out and stupid off of your drugs that we can barely function. And you want to say, see, we made progress. No, you've destroyed a beautiful mind. You destroy the most wonderful minds in the United States because you want them to be normal. Albert Einstein wasn't normal. Nikola Tesla wasn't normal. You people are fucking crazy. The most dangerous and deluded people are the ones who think they're sane. They want to talk about normal. You should be normal. You should try being normal. Yeah, sure. So I got to make a bunch of phone calls, and I got to try to do them all from inside of my vehicle, and I got to try to catch these people when they're off. I got to pack up my stuff out of Starbucks to bring it out here so that I can make these phone calls, and I hope I don't get kicked out of Starbucks again. Lucky me, there's more than one Starbucks here. Somebody has to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Even if it's only me.